Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I went from this very simple basic look to this super gorgeous glam look using only beauty supply store and drugstore products. So to start things off, I'm going to do these brows, and the pencil that I'm using is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in the shade medium brown, I believe. And I'll have everything listed below, and I will try to list the prices as well. Like I said, everything is super affordable. Some things are under $10, some things are under $5. I'm just carving out the natural shape of my brow, and I did go a little bit higher on my arch because I wanted my shadows to go up a little higher, so I did kind of exaggerate that a little bit. Now I'm going in with my black Radiance Precision Sculptor pencil, and I'm just going to darken my brow right at the arch going to the tail, just because I want my tail to be just slightly a little darker. My Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer in the shade medium, and we're going to carve out these brows. So being that this concealer is a little bit lighter, I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in Natural Sand, and I'm going to apply that to the top of my brow for a more natural look. I don't want my brows to look like they have halos around it, so that's why I chose to go in with something more of my skin tone. So for today's look, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer as my eyeshadow base. And then we are going to go into this beautiful color out of the Nicka Poison Apple palette. And we are just going to pack this all over our lid and blend it out. When blending, you must have patience. Sometimes you will have to blend longer than others, but it's all worth it in the end. So just continue to blend. And right here, I'm actually packing more of that color on my lid because I did lose a little more, and I wanted it to kind of really stand out as much as possible. So I'm just packing it on, and then I'm going to continue to blend it out. And then to diffuse that color, I'm going to go in with my clean brush and just work that color until it disappears. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other eye, but before I do that, I had to go back in with my brush and make sure that I had absolutely no creasing. Sometimes when you add your concealer to your eyelids and you're working from one eyelid to the other, it will tend to crease. So just make sure that everything is nice and smooth and you have a nice blank canvas before you start to apply your eyeshadows. You want your eyeshadows to look as good as they possibly can. So I'm just packing that shade on again and then blending it out and working it around. I want the color to really just blend out and diffuse. I don't want to add any more color. So this whole look was achieved with just one color. So to make this look come together, I'm going to be going in with my liquid eyeliner, and this is the NYX liquid eyeliner that I purchased off of Amazon. You used to be able to purchase it in Walmart, but Walmart stopped carrying the NYX products, so you can purchase it off of Amazon, and I believe it was about $6, and it's totally worth it. I absolutely love it. If you guys use this eyeliner, let me know in the comment section below and let me know what you think about it. If you don't, I suggest you purchase it, try it out, and then let me know what you think. As long as I've been doing makeup, the eyeliner is something that I just feel I just have to take my time with it. If I move too fast, I mess it up. So I just take breaks in between time. That's why a lot of times I don't record it, because it's just too much and it takes entirely too long. But I wanted you to see how this eyeliner actually works and how the applicator is just so bomb. So now I'm just going to pop on some lashes, and I believe these lashes are the Miss 3D Volume Lash. I do not know the number of the lash because this is the pair that I wore a few videos ago, and I actually threw the packaging away. But I reuse my lashes. Like, I'm not ashamed to say it. I clean the bands off and I reuse them, and I only paid $3.99. I'm not cheap or anything like that, but I want to, you know, reuse my lashes. I don't throw my lashes out. So I'm just going to moisturize my face now with my Pond's moisturizer, and this particular moisturizer that I'm using is the anti-wrinkle moisturizer. And then I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Prime for my primer today, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my face. And I'm not really going to rub it in, I'm just going to kind of pat it and press it in to make sure that it works the way it's supposed to. I know a lot of times I was rubbing it in and I felt like it really wasn't working. So someone suggested just pat it in and see how that does. So it really did do a good job. I'm also going to apply my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser to my face. And this really gives me a very silk, buttery look. And that's the look that I always love. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the 24-Hour Matte Foundation by Maybelline. And this is super full coverage. I love this foundation. It's very affordable. So yeah, I'm just applying that all over my face with my Real Techniques Instapot brush. And then we're just making sure that everything is even. So to highlight under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the shade Natural Sand, like I always do. I absolutely love this concealer. I'm going to need to get a little bit more because my tube is running out. And then I'm going to top this concealer with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige, just to give me a more brighter look and a little bit more coverage. So I started trying something different, guys. When I blend out the concealer under my eye, I try to blend out one eye first and then immediately apply my loose setting powder. I notice that I get minimal creasing when I do that. When I move to the other eye and I'm trying to do both eyes at the same time and then set afterwards, it just doesn't work out for me. So I do one eye first, set it, and then move on to the other eye. And you know, you will find that different things work for you. You don't have to do exactly what someone else does. Now that everything is all set, I'm going to be going into my Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. This is the dark, medium to dark palette. And I'm going to be using those two last shades, working in between the two. And I'm just going to warm up my face and give myself a very natural contour. Now I'm just going to set my entire face with my Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder in the shade 340. And I believe this color is called Toffee. And I'm just using the same foundation brush I used to blend out my foundation, the Real Techniques Instapot brush, to set with as well. So now I'm just applying the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Soleil to my cheeks. And I'm kind of using this as a blush, a base to a blush basically, because I am going to apply another blush on top of it. but I'm just applying a generous amount onto my cheeks, and then I'm going to go in with my NYX blush in the shade Cinnamon and apply that directly on top of it, and it's going to give me that really pretty glow that I want, but just not too much. So I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Multi-Stick in the shade Nocturnal Behavior. And it's hard for me to apply eyeliner. Like, I'm not really used to it. I try to just like apply eyeshadow under my eyes sometimes, but I'm, you know, trying to do things that I'm not too comfortable with. Just kind of, you know, step out the box a little. And then I'm going to go ahead into that Poison Apple palette and just smudge it out with the shade that I used on my lids. So for liner, I'm going to be using my Bold Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Black Cherry. And I never really knew the name of this company until I actually peeled the sticker off my liner. I know that sounds so crazy, but when you purchase things from the beauty supply store, they have like this security tag on it to where, you know, some people like to walk out of the store with things. But I never take it off because I can't get it off. Like, you have to destroy the packaging in order to get it off. So I just never take the extra mile to do it, but I did want to do it for you guys for the sake of this video, so I can give you, you know, thorough information on what I use to achieve this look. So like I said, the company is called Bold Cosmetic Group, and I purchased it from my local beauty supply store for $1.99. And then I'm going to pair it with my Milani matte lipstick in the shade Matte Innocence, and I did apply it with a brush because I wanted to kind of ombre the liner so everything kind of blends and looks really pretty. And then to top it off, you know, I love a good gloss. I'm going in with my Revlon HD lip gloss in the shade Pink Diamond. So I did set my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and I know that is not drugstore at all, but that was the only thing I had near me. Now I'm just going into my Black Radiance True Complexion palette, and I'm taking that highlighter and just giving myself a very slight highlight. I still want to glow, you know. And that concludes this look, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time watching. Make sure you share this with your friends, your family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.